Now, if there's one thing that goes a long way to giving you a recognisable style, it's how you colour grade your images. There are so many ways we can do this in Photoshop and Lightroom, but imagine if you could easily grab the colour from a favourite movie and add that into your pictures for you to then tweak a little. Well, if you have access to Adobe's video editing software, Premiere Pro, here's a hack that will show you exactly how you can do that and then apply the colour in Photoshop with just one click. First thing to do though is go to YouTube and type in the name of a film that you really like. I'll type in Fury and we'll get the trailer. And the thing to do then is once you've actually got the movie is to then have a scrub through it and find a part of the film where you like, or part of the trailer where you like the colouring. When you do that, then take a screen grab. Once you have that screen grab, then dive over into Premiere Pro. We'll then create a new project. And all I will do is I'll just call this something really simple like LUT for LUT. I'll just put it on the desktop and then we'll just click OK. Then we'll go to File and Import. And this is where we're going to include the screen grab we've just taken from YouTube and one of our own pictures. Then click on Import. That brings them into the actual project. And all we'll do now is drag these over onto the timeline. So let me just, there's my picture. Let's just make that a little bit smaller. It doesn't need to be too big. Put it there and we'll bring in the screen grab, put that in as well, like so, make that a little bit smaller. Then what we'll do is we'll go to Window and choose Lumetri Color. And over on the right hand side here where it opens up the Lumetri Color panel, we're going to click on Comparison View. When I do that, let's just make this just a little bit bigger so we can see more of this. There we go. So the next thing I want to do is going to put my timeline over my photograph, and then over on the left hand side here where it says reference, if you don't see your screen grabbed picture, you can just kind of move this little slider along until you actually find it. But that's where we need it to be. So on the left hand side is the screen grab, the right hand side is our picture. Then all we need to do is come over to the right hand side again into the Lumetri Color panel and then click on Apply Match. And when I click on that, look what happens to my image in this current window. We'll click on Apply Match and boom, there you go. It's taken the colouring that it sees within the reference and applied it to my picture. Now that's great within Premiere, but now what we can do is get that colour out as a lookup table file from Premiere to then use in Photoshop, Lightroom, or wherever we want to use it. Really simple to do. We just come over to the Lumetri Color panel. Right at the very top where it says Lumetri Color, we'll open up that menu and choose Export Cube. In here, we'll call this one Fury Film LUT, and I'll just jump that onto my desktop and click Save. Then what we'll do to make sure everything's worked okay, let's dive over now to Photoshop. We've got a photograph open, and I'll go to the right hand side at the top here where my adjustment layers are, and I'm going to click to add a lookup table adjustment. Here it is now added into the layers panel. We'll come to the properties, and I'm just going to go to the very top menu, open it up, and then have all the presets in here, but I'm just going to click again where it says Load 3D LUT. When we do that, it opens up my Finder. I can then navigate to where I saved that file out from Adobe Premiere Pro. Here it is, here, Fury Film LUT. I then click on Open, and boom, it applies it to my photo. Now here, because it's a layer, I can control opacity and all that kind of stuff. I can use blend modes, whatever I want to do. But this is just to give you an idea of how you can actually capture the color from your favorite movie, TV program, or whatever, and then get that into a lookup table that you can then apply to your own pictures. Really cool stuff. Now, the real reason that Apply Match was put into Premiere was so that if you had a project with lots of video footage from lots of different cameras, Apply Match could make it look as if all the footage had a very similar feel to it. But when you use software in a way that maybe it wasn't intended, the results can be fantastic. So many possibilities. But that's it. We're done. I'll catch you next time.